Power Hour. Welcome. And a good Saturday to you. Saturday here on the East Coast at noon. We're in the middle of our CFI class. And so after this Power Hour, we will have to go back to class. But in the meantime, they're all online with us here, as well as all 200 and some of you right now. So for the those of you asking for wings credit, I'll give you today's topic. It's what is the topic? Someone asked in the chat, but it's basically teaching ground reference maneuvers. That's the topic. From the That was from the FAA safety blast that went out, so we conform to all that. That's why you're getting wings credit. Now, if you want wings credit, but you're gonna have to pay attention to this one because the only way you can get it is by clicking onto the link in the chat. If you put it in the chat, like your name and everything, we don't bother with it because it's too much to do. So there's a link in there. You go to it. It will take you to a place, ask you for your name and your email address, and then we'll automatically upload that to FAA, and then I'll get wings credit that way. So that's the way you do it. I'll say it a few more times as we go through. And if you have questions as we go at some point, just put them in the chat. We'll take a break about halfway through. So in about 25 minutes, 25 minutes, I'll try to go through the room. It's a little getting more challenging because when we first started the Power Hours, this is Power Hour 213, I think it is, 213, about that. So we've been doing this about 4 years. We started with 8 people, and one of the original cast, I see Gary Weaver is in here. So I think he's one of the first people, along with Sethany, a few people that have been in here for a long, long time. And regulars on Saturday, including Lee Parent, Lee Latecomer. He's been here a lot. So anyway, lots of people come in and visit with us on Saturday and get some benefit out of their Saturday, especially if they can't fly. So anyway, that's the history of it. So I'll go over how to see the previous Power Hours. Sethany asks, can we see Garfield today? Yes. You'll be able to see Garfield in a second. He likes to work from home, so he's here sleeping. So he's a orange tabby cat that I have, and he's super friendly. If you know anybody in the neighborhood knows him, everybody knows him. If he knows you, he'll do a somersault in front of you, like "Hey, rub my belly" or something. He's like one of those cats. So at any rate, we'll show you all that. So we'll go start the show here. I want to get things kicked off. And tell you welcome. Thanks for coming. We're getting quite a draw. We had 8 people originally in our first Power Hour. Then we got up to about 20, and it was, wow, 20 people. And then we got, one time for about a year or two, we were somewhere hovering between 40 and 60. And now we regularly have between, say, 150 and 300 in this region. So in some sense, I really like it because we get to address a lot more people. And in another way, I don't get to talk to you as much. So we're going to try to fix that. And one of the things we're going to do is we're going to add open mic at the end of the Power Hours. Not this one because I've got the CFI class, maybe for a little bit, but not very, very long. And then we're going to add another hour of content from some other organization that we would say, yeah, it's okay for you to come in and talk about something, like maybe AOPA, maybe SAFE, maybe NAFI, maybe, I said the two together. Oh, SAFE, maybe the CFI study group, some people who are respected people, and they'll give another hour of content. I think that'll make a nice round out for a Saturday. And then I'll open up the mics on the second hour. That way, if you want to talk or catch up, I'm good with all that, okay? Because I like to be kind of personal. And this is not that many people still, so if we get to 500 or so, it may be trickier. But right now, it's good. All right, let's get on the business here, because I've got a lot to say about this. So one of my missions, let me grab this thing up, is complaining, right? So yes, one of my missions is complaining. It's complaining about the density